Hey everybody, it's Jalen. I'm back with another Euphoria review. Season 2, Episode 5, Still Like the Hummingbird. Y'all, this episode... So this episode starts straight out the gate. Rue's mom confronting Rue about her drug problem. And Rue's mom is like, no, I'm not talking about weed. I'm talking about pills. Rue descends into this chaotic rage like no other. I just want to say shout out to Euphoria because every time they go to this Rue and family scenes, I'm always blown away. It's always so real, always so raw, always so guttural, always so vicious, always so truthful. And props to those 3 Black women. They all deserve an Emmy because they take it there every single time. This argument gets so hostile, more than any other Rue family fighting scene we've ever seen. This family is going in on each other. There's moments where Gia is fighting her mom. There's moments where Rue is fighting her mom. There's moments where Rue is coming at Gia, and all of these lies about the drugs and all of this behavior about gaslighting and trying to hide the drugs is really coming to fruition, and it does not look good. There's a moment where Rue is like yanking up Gia, and then Rue's mom slaps Rue, and then they lock her out the door. Then she breaks down the door. She's asking about the suitcase, and the audience, we know that she owes money to Lori. So the whole time this argument is going on, I'm sitting here thinking about what's going to happen when Lori finds out that these drugs are gone. It turns out Jules and Elliot are in the house. Not only did, Rue make herself look like this monster, but she did it in front of the people that she really values and treasures, because she doesn't seem to treasure and value her family as much. Then she starts going in on Elliot. Then she starts going in on Jules. And she says to Jules, you're a vampire. Like, you love to be loved. I never want to speak to you again. It gets really ugly. There's a lot of tears involved. You can really see that Jules and Elliot are so guilty for condoning this behavior or even being a part of this in any way at all. Eventually, they get Rue into the car, and, they've been down this route before. They know what the process is like. They know that there's going to be tears, and her mom is there the entire step of the way. And I felt so bad for the family because even during the whole ordeal, there was a moment where Rue's mom was just over Gia, and she just was like, please, Rue, please. They're in the car, and Rue does not want to go through this again. She does not want to be in withdrawal. She does not want to go in this process. And she just straight out jumps out the car and into traffic. The family freaks out, and Rue is gone. They cannot find her. A couple hours later, Rue tries to go to Fez's house. Fez is not there. Okay, then she tries to go to Cassie's house. And this is where things get even more insane. Rue says, hey, Lexi, can I use your bathroom? Of course. The mom comes down. She's like, oh, Rue, how are you? And you can tell that, those little fake conversations where something is clearly wrong and everyone's just trying to play nice just for the sake of everyone's feelings. That's what this moment is. And Cassie and Lexi's mom looks at Lexi and is like, she is not doing good. Rue cannot find any drugs in the bathroom, so she comes out, and surprise, surprise, her mom is there and all of her friends are right there looking at her. It's all out there that she relapsed. This is where the infamous Cassie versus Rue moment happens. Let's talk about it. Rue is like, I can't do this again. And Cassie looks all innocent, sweet, in her pink hoodie. And she looks and she's like, you don't have to. And everyone's like, just take it one day at a time. This moment reminded me that, oh, these are high schoolers. Like, these are children. These are babies. Because Cassie looked so innocent. Everyone was nodding their heads with her. Rue is not playing that game. She's like, what's up with Nate Jacobs? And Cassie really thought she was doing something. She thought that was going to be the end all right there. Of course, this sets Maddie off. This sets the moms off. Maddie is going in on Cassie. Kat is like, no, Maddie, please, just let's do this at another time. Cassie's trying to deny it. She's crying. She's like, why would you listen to her? She's a drug addict. Rue's mom is like, I don't care about who is sleeping with who. Just get out the room. We're having an intervention. The mom is going at Maddie like, don't come at my daughter like that. These women are going insane. Maddie chases Cassie upstairs and Rue runs out. And so now it's Fez's turn. Rue makes her way to Fez's house. Of course, Fez lets her in because he loves her, their family. Rue is like, can I use your bathroom? And she sneaks into his grandma's room. And I forgot that his grandma was alive. I thought she had died from the first episode, but yeah, she's still kicking it. Rue is raiding through Fez's grandma's drugs, and it's not a good look. Fez is like, come on, Rue, you gotta go. He yanks Rue up. She's out of there. Now, you don't see what's really going on through Rue's mind during the episode, but she's doing all these wild things like sneaking into people's houses, stealing all of these jewels and money, and like running from the cops. Shout out to this cop scene because that was crazy. Like her running through the backyards and like jumping over cars and dogs and like about to get hit in traffic again. What's up with Rue in traffic? You don't see the complete psychology of everything, like her stealing the money and the jewelry and just her behavior of how she's tearing everybody up. We get to Lori's house and you see Rue pull out all the jewels and the money, and you can just see that she's been ravaged from hiding in trash cans and jumping over walls. Get a clear understanding from Lori just how bad this withdrawal is. And no wonder Rue is tearing all of her friends apart. No wonder Rue is sneaking into houses. No wonder Rue is running away from the cops. And because all of this pain that she's causing is to prevent her own pain, the withdrawal. So going back to Lori is so calm. She's very monotone, which makes it so much more creepier. Lori goes into her backstory about how she got into drugs and how she had this perfect family and she would do anything to avoid the withdrawal. It actually is so sad to see how much Rue just needs anything to numb the pain. And Lori gives her some morphine, and there's this disturbing scene of Lori trying to inject the morphine into her arm. And it just, I feel like I walked away from this episode with a better understanding of what a drug addict is, who they are, and why they operate the way they do. You can see that Rue was tearing people apart, from her own family to Cassie and Lexi's family to Fez's family, to just causing all of this distress in the families that she was robbing and running through. And you can just see that being a drug addict is more than just harming yourself. You're also harming others in order to harm yourself. There's this scene where Rue is dreaming, and it's her in the bathwater, and it's her when she was younger and more innocent and with her father. And again, you're reminded she's not just a drug addict just for fun. She's doing this because she's really trying to get back to a place where she felt peace. Rue is able to, she wakes up and she sneaks out of Lori's house. And again, being in Lori's house, there's this sense of danger. You know, you don't know what's going on in the house, but you can just feel danger. And I felt like Rue was going to get caught. This episode was insane. I didn't expect Rue and her family to fight like that. I didn't expect Cassie to be outed like that. I knew things were coming to a head with Cassie's story, but I didn't think it would happen like that. Watching everyone try to cope with Rue's addiction was so heartbreaking. And shout out to the writers on that. What'd you think about everything? What'd you think about Cassie being exposed like that? What'd you think about Rue's addiction and how it affected everybody? Let me know in the comments below. I'll see you next time.